Hello, this video is a test to see if my headset works. I need my headset to work because I'm doing a little bit of a recording or a podcast later with someone. So here's what I want to do is I'm recording my entire screen. I'm recording my entire Windows desktop at the moment. I'm using Windows just because it's probably more likely to be hardware compatible here. But I have a lot of icons on my desktop here. The recording is going and I see the bar indicating that it's recording my mic. I hope the audio quality is good. I want good audio quality. I'm using a brand new headset that I bought at GameStop. So anyway, I have made some discoveries. Now, so here's what I want to show you. Now, this is the folder that has my game. Okay, notice how it says Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common. So my game here, my own game, Chaste is here. So this is my game that I made, and I added a little bit of a checkerboard animation to it, which is super cool. So this is sort of an advertisement video for my own game that I made, but there's some great Tetris truths that I want to share with you as well. But yeah, this is how my game looks. Okay, now this game is officially published on Steam, and I'm going to prove it to you here. So I'm going to load up Steam. I have a lot of games on Steam, but Chaste is actually one I've been playing a lot. So here's what's very, very interesting. Is I've learned how to submit games to Steam. This Chaste is my first game that's good enough for me to publish to the whole world, and I've been making a lot of videos of it recently. Okay, so here's my Steam library. I have a lot of Steam games, as you see, especially when it comes to Tetris. I have a whole bunch of Tetris games. Okay. But anyway, here is Chaste. Now, Chaste, the artwork could probably use some work there, but Chaste is my own game that I made here. So, okay. So I can play it, but I want to show you the store page. So the store page, this is what the store page looks like for Chaste. So it's not hard to find, and there's even some demo videos, and I want to explain. Okay. Okay, yeah. So there's one demo video, and this is a demo video that's a little bit older. It was the older version. The first version I published just had the field on the left and had all the scoring information on the right side. But I later changed it to that design because it looks nice. Plus, I like the checkerboard animation. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the game in my library, and it says 2.9 hours played, but actually I've played it a lot longer than that in testing before I even put it on Steam. And I even published an update about it. So this game is on Steam. I'm the developer, so I'm really excited about that. Now here's what I want to show, because I want to do an accurate tutorial on my CT stacking method. So I'm really hoping that this video turns right, and if not, I'll have to keep re-recording this video until I do get this right. But I'm going to click the play button here, and I want to show you something. I'm going to play the default mode. There's also long boy mode. That's a whole other thing. Okay, initializing Raylib 4.0. Okay, so here's the thing is I'm going to show you, notice how there's a console window here? The console window here shows information. It shows all the information about the display size of the screen, and then the screen size is for the window. Like all the OpenGL stuff is being loaded, all that stuff. And it's loading image files for the fonts. So when the game first boots up, it prints all these things to the console. And a lot of that is done by Raylib, but some of it's customized by me. Okay, so anyway, now let me switch tabs to, this is the game itself. Now I'm keeping it over the console window because it's very important that I still be able to see the console output. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press enter, And once I press enter, then you will see that it puts some more text. Actually, let me look at this text here. It has the console has this information. This game was written in the C programming language by Chaste and all this stuff, so you can read that. But it explains a few things and also about saving and loading the game. My game has some unique features. So here I'm going to actually play my game. You see I added a time counter. In the latest Steam update, I added a time counter that counts the amount of time since the program first began. So that's not really that important, but what I'm going to show you is I'm going to save the game at the very beginning. I'm going to press dot, and it says game move, saved at move 0. Now the move, every single key press, as long as it's valid, is a move. So for example, look at this. I can move the long boy here, up, down, left, right. I can rotate it. Now if I'm pressing right, but you can't see that because it hits a wall. So it doesn't work. So it's hitting the wall. So I cannot go. But here's the key issue. So look at this. If I'm at the bottom and I press down one more time, then it sets the block in place. That's how you play it. But remember, I saved the game at move 0 at the very beginning. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to press the comma key and reload. You see, I'm at the beginning of the game because I saved it. So I can press it. Every time I press it, it does that. And so here's the thing. This game lets you save and reload anytime that you wish. That's the beauty of my game. So it lets you do some things. So I'm going to show you some incredible things. So I have my videos of CT stacking, but it goes very fast. It's hard to follow what's going on because in real gameplay, whether on a standard Tetris game or in my videos, it goes too fast to truly understand the mechanics of it. So the purpose of me recording this video is to show the mechanics of CT stacking. But I'm going to show you some cool things. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to place that block down there. Then I'm going to place this T block here. We're going to place 2 T blocks. Okay, I'm going to place that there. And also, I'm going to save the game and then reload it when I make mistakes. That's, to get perfect play, you kind of have to have this feature. Otherwise, you just have to be super good and never make mistakes. And I am not that good. I'm a genius. I made my own Tetris game, but I am not. I make mistakes sometimes while I'm playing. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? The way that I stack the blue and the yellow blocks and the way I'm doing the orange and the green blocks, you see how that creates an overhang? Let me save the game. Game saved at move 146. I don't know why I like to keep pressing those buttons. I don't know. I'm weird. Okay, so you see this here? So now what we have is we have this. Okay, because there needs to be 2 T blocks placed on the right side near the beginning of the game. Okay, so, and I'm just saving in case I make mistakes. Okay, so now what we have here, you see this, we have this now. I need to place this Z block here. So realistically, here's what happens, is that you have to keep your Z and your T pieces about. Now the red ones are the Z, the purple ones are the T blocks. So look at this. Do you see how I put I put 2 T blocks there, and you see what we have now? The opening is complete. And you know the opening is complete when it looks like this, because the reason for putting the T blocks on the right side was because the right side stack was not high enough to actually pull off the T spins. But I have to if you put just 1 T, you end up with weird shapes. But if you put 2 T's like I did, and then a few other blocks, you can use different blocks there, then you can end up with a flat stack on the right. So the stack on the right side is flat, and so is the left side. So that's very important to understand that, because that's how the opening looks like. Oh, and also look at this. If I press the F12 key, look at that. You see what it does there? It says file saved successfully, image exported successfully, screenshot taken successfully. Now, do you know why that works? Well, if you play my game just downloading from GitHub, or if I just run it directly, it doesn't do that. But when you launch a game from Steam, if you're launching a game from Steam, then Steam actually will record a screenshot of the game you're playing if you press F12. So I saved a screenshot using the automatic built-in Steam feature. So I saved a screenshot of the opening, what it looks like. Okay, because that's going to be important later on, because I want to make a written tutorial with picture examples on my blog later. That's what I want to do. So I may need to use these screenshots. So anyway, and the checkerboard animation on the right is just cool to look at. That's why I put it there, just to look cool. Now, what do we have here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue playing. So look at this. I can move this O block and set that down. And then notice this LS pattern. The orange is L, the green is S. You see that pattern? That is one of my favorite patterns. Now, here's another thing I like to do in CT stacking, because I haven't really made any mistakes, but in case I ever do, like let's say that if I did something stupid, like I put that there, isn't that stupid looking? That's really stupid. But I can simply reload to before I made that mistake, so it's funny. My game is very forgiving. So look at this. Because my stack is so flat, I can put this here, and then we have our T block. You see that? And then T spin, I spin it, and then press down 1,200 points, because that is the number of points you get for a T spin double. It's really, really incredible. So then look at this. I'm going to put that there, and then look at this. I'm going to put that one there, then I'm going to move this piece. You see that? You can slide things under. That's the beauty of my game, is that there's no gravity, so you can pull off crazy things like that. So you can just do things, you can maintain a mostly flat stack when you do this. So far, now notice this 3,000 points. So the first T-spin double was 1,200. The second one is 1,800 because it has a 50% back-to-back bonus. I made my scoring identical to guideline scoring in Tetris, is what I did. So basically, here's how CT stacking works, okay? You continually, it's basically centered ZT stacking, as some people like to call it. So you continually place the Z pieces there, and then you just keep doing like this basic pattern. Now you saw what I did last time, but there's another way to do this. Watch this. The right side of the playing field can be customized in a variety of ways. It's totally possible to do a variety of different actions. So this time I'm going to place that blue block there. Okay. And do I want to use that block yet? No, I don't want to use it yet. So I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold that O block. And you'll see why I held that O block soon. Now look at this. Now we have this. I can put that down there and fill that gap. Now this is where it gets really important here. So check this out. So there's more than one way to do things here. Now it's possible to continue the pattern here. It's possible to it's possible to just continue the pattern like you see in my videos. But it's also possible to do T-spin singles. So I'm going to show you something. I'm going to now place this here, and we're going to do this blue one, and this is something I didn't used to do, but now I'm going to do it because it's super funny. So instead of using the Z pieces to form the base for a T-spin double like I did previously, this time look at this. You see that? This is what's cool about it. Now, the tricky part here is I need to fill this gap here. Okay, but now see, this right here, look at it. Now there's two ways to do it. I'm going to show you both. I'm going to save the game. This is one way. That's one way to do a T-spin single. Now look at that again. It gives 1,200 points for a T-spin. But there's another way. That way. Now, which way is better? I think that's quite a matter of opinion, to be honest. Like, you know, you see, and then it messes it up. You see that? It messes up that. This method is actually the preferred way. You can do it that way, and there may be an advantage to it. There could be an advantage to doing it that way, but it greatly depends on what you're trying to do, I suppose. I suppose it would make a difference. There's multiple ways, but anyway, so I'm going to do it this way. This is the preferred way, and that because it gives us, yeah, you see, yeah, that is so cool. That really is cool. But see, we're going to do it this way because that gives us that nice flat base. So we pulled off a T-spin single, which is one line clear. So now our total number of lines cleared is 9. So a T-spin single, you clear only one line, but you achieve that line clear with a T-spin. So that's basically how it works. Now, here's the thing is I have the option to do that and do a T-spin double setup, but I'm not going to do that, and you'll see why. I'm going to place that there, and then I'm going to put that there, and that there, and then we're going to put that there. Now, here's the beauty of it, people. Watch my incredible thing here. This is my incredible thing. Okay, so I'm going to okay, yes. Okay, I'm trying to remember what it is I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I'm going to do another T-spin. Now, here's the thing is I'm going to switch to this block here, and it may seem strange, but I'm gonna put that there. I know that looks weird, but I have a reason for what I'm doing here. So look at that. We're gonna do that T-spin single there. Now look very carefully at what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see that. That means the reason I did 2 T-spin singles was because I wanted an additional 4 lines there. So it is possible to now take that held I block and put that there. It's really incredible. So now here's what we're going to do. Now that we've done a few T-spin singles in Tetris, let's go back to the T-spin double method. And then this is actually pretty fun. So now I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to put this here, this here. This is funny. You see how this is? So now I've done that, and look at what we got now. Now we have a T-spin double setup here, and then, okay, let's switch to the held I piece, and we're going to put it down there and clear Tetris. 20 lines cleared, people. 20 lines cleared. Some were Tetrises, some were T-spin doubles, and some were T-spin singles. Literally, that's what you do. You can, as long as you're careful at planning out, you can freely use CT stacking, which is center T stacking or Chaste stacking, and you can freely mix T-spin singles, T-spin doubles, and Tetrises. Now it works in other games besides Chaste, but Chaste, because it has a set order the pieces come in, makes it easier for me mentally to do it. Plus being able to go back and fix mistakes helps. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just showing you this demo. So now I've got 20 lines. Here's what I'm going to do. Look at this, people. Okay, so I just closed the program. Now you saw this folder here. This folder here, look at this. This is the folder that you can access. Let me show you the other way to access this folder. You will have this folder on your hard drive as well. So to go to the game of Chaste properties, local files, look at the size of local files, 1.1 megabyte on local drive D. Look at how small my game is. Okay, let's browse the local files. That's this same folder. Now you'll see in this folder, you see this? This is, look at this screenshot file. You see that? That's the screenshot I took earlier of the opening. That screenshot is there. That's in the folder. It saves it to the game folder. Now I want to, okay, now this is the move log file. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this file. Okay. I'm going to make a copy of this file. So now, because this is different, now I don't even know what that file is. What is that file? I'll have to load it and find out. So because I already have CT stacking videos, but I want to come up with a name for this, the new T that includes T Spin singles. I want to figure out a way to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it, hey, I know. What will I call it? I have to, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it, I'm going to change the move log to imove log, but I'm going to prefix it with, let's call it super CT. Okay, we're going to call it super CT imove log, okay? So watch this. Okay, so if you look at the file, notice it has these are the key presses. The key presses, everything, so D is right, S is down, A is left, W is up. There's not really any W's here. And then C is for hold block, X is for right rotation, Z is for left rotation, all these different things. So that's actually a big ass file. It really is. It's a very big file. Now here's the trick. Look at this. You see how I have a cplog.bat file? Now this is a file I created. This is not normally part of the distribution here. But what it does is it copies the omovelog file to iMoveLog. So watch this. And of course, this is a simple command, but I'm going to click this file, and then it's going to copy that file. So iMoveLog is the name of the file the program tries to read when it first runs. So now that I've copied omovelog to iMoveLog, it's copied. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reload the game. Now watch this. I'm going to load the game in Steam again, and then watch what happens. So it loads the game, we have the title screen, and then what happens is I'm going to press enter. You see that? Do you see that? That is what it does. It reads the commands from the previous movelog file, and then it just simply plays them the same as they were played when I pressed the key presses the first time. So with that, my demo is complete. Like that's my little 20-line demo there. So what's cool is that I have a new style. It's super CT stacking. So CT stacking was the traditional one where I just did I did the just T-spin doubles and the Tetrises. But now that I also have T-spin singles, I have more options. I can use S or Z pieces as I wish, and depending on what I get, to continue the pattern and do a lot of T-spin clears and Tetrises. So it's a new high scoring method. It's just really fancy. So anyway, that's cool. So anyway, oh, and also one more thing. Oh, you've played for 3 hours. Will you recommend this game to other players? Yes. Am I allowed to review my own game? I don't know if I'm going to review my own game. That seems kind of stupid for the reviewer to design their own game, but I do highly recommend my game to everyone. So anyway, now I'm going to go to content, and I'm going to upload a screenshot. You see I have a Harvest Moon screenshot there. Okay. So let me go, okay, Chaste, okay. So we have 2 different ones. Okay, that was ST stacking to the extreme. Now, okay, I'm going to delete that old screenshot, but I'm not going to delete from Steam Cloud. This is the new screenshot. Look at this. That's the screenshot. I'm going to share it to Steam, and I'm going to call this the CT stacking opening. CT stacking opening. That is an example opening that works. You saw me do it in this video, but there's more than one way to open it. There is, but that method works particularly well for me. Like it just works reliably due to the order of the way my pieces come. So yep, there it is. So I'm going to upload that screenshot to Steam. So I have my own Steam game, and now that I've already shared it, I'm going to delete it from the folder itself. So that only deletes it from the folder. So it's no longer in that. Oh, actually, it is. It's still in the folder. Oh, no big deal. It's all right for it to be in that folder. But it deletes it from that little cue. Okay, anyway, so now let's go back to library, and notice it says Chaste White Rose shared a screenshot. Yep, I did it. I played and I did the CT stacking opening, and so every time I share a screenshot of my own gameplay, I can do some strange things here. Yeah, I have screenshots, I have videos. Oh, and look at this. See this video? This is a video. Yeah, that's one of my videos. Oh, there actually is another thing I would like to share. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to end this video right here because it's almost time for me to meet with my friend on Messenger. Okay, so I hope this video went well. This is meant to be a demo explaining how to play Chaste and how to do the replay feature. It's important to know this because I will do more updates. Ask me any questions about my game Chaste because I am the master of it. I wrote the game, I play the game, I am the game. So goodbye everybody. Thank you. Leave me your comments and questions.